Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Makeup Monday. We haven't filmed a Makeup Monday in quite some time. Honestly, my life has just been like crazy, and having a little 3-month-old, actually 4-month-old, has been definitely a little bit difficult, but we are back with the Makeup Mondays. Today I'm going to be testing out new drugstore makeup and new makeup that I bought from Sephora. So a little bit of high-end, a little bit of drugstore. We have a mix of each, and the products that I'm going to be testing out as far as like high-end is products that I hauled in my Sephora haul from Friday. If you guys missed that video, I will have a card up here or up here. You can watch that. But yeah, we're just having fun. We're just playing with makeup, chilling, being all cutesy wootsy with the boys and stuff. Huh? What you gotta say? You like it when mommy does your makeup or no? So that is it for me, you guys. I hope you are relaxed. Grab your cobijita, grab your coffee. I actually just finished mine because Mama needed coffee this morning. And let's go ahead and jump into today's video. You guys are going to have to excuse my hair. It's going to look crazy, and then I'm going to try to fix it, okay? So let's start off with brows. I usually start my videos with my brows on, but because we are trying the ABH Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax, I decided to not put on my eyebrows yet. What I'm going to do is I am going to grab my spoolie. This is the brush that I always use to fill in my brows, and this is an Anastasia one. I don't know what it is. It literally rubbed off. It's super old, but whatever brow brush you have will work. And I was looking up info on how to use it. You're supposed to just use a little bit of this and push on the brows and like push the hair up, and then with something like you're supposed to like push them down to kind of like hold them. Now this is a wax. It's not actually like a gel, even though it looks like a gel consistency. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. I'm going to grab a little bit on the back of the spoolie, and I'm going to start pushing the hair up. I don't like it to look too crazy, so I'm just going to push the hair up here, grabbing a little bit more. I do like that it's a clear gel versus like a white, because the issue that I have with the brow gel that I'm using, or it's not even a brow gel, but the gel that I'm using, it's a white, so it kind of leaves a little bit of like white residue, which is not cute. The ends of my tail, I'm going to grab a little bit more just because I tend, like these little pelitos tend to want to do their own thing. No girl. Okay. I'm actually going to use this little Fenty Beauty brush because it is not like your typical bristles. And I'm going to use that to kind of like play with the hair. Okay, so definitely works. As you can see, like the brow hairs are staying in place compared to this. It just makes your brows look a little bit thicker naturally. I am now going to fill in the brow using my normal brow products. I'm just going to fast forward this part because it does take me a few minutes to fill them in. But let me go ahead and fill in my brows and take a sip of my coffee. So the brows are filled. Honestly, I really like this product. The only thing that I do have to say is, one, I like that it is a waxy formula. It's not a gel, like I mentioned, so it is easy for you to maneuver and play around with the brows a little bit. But for me personally, I actually had to set them with my brow gel, which is this one. It's not a big deal, because when I apply this before I use any product on my brows, it's harder to work with them because they're so hard. And with the wax, it's easy to just push the hair up and then lay them down with this. So for me, this is definitely a winner chicken dinner. So the newest product that I have here as far as primer is the e.l.f. Mint to Be primer, which is really good. It has a slight minty vanilla scent, and it does have that tacky finish just like their Jelly Pop. It's just a little bit more on the runny side, but this product is really good if you work and maybe you have issues with your makeup staying in place, because it does get a little bit tacky. So they do recommend for you to wait about 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, my skin is breaking out again. Do you guys see that? I think it's because of all the stress, honestly. Like, I don't think it's anything else. I think it's purely stress. If you guys only knew. So I'm going to wait for that to get a little bit tacky and dry down. But while I wait for that, I am going to go in with a little bit of the Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. because this product, the e.l.f., doesn't do anything for my pores, and my pores are pretty large in this area right here. So I'm just going to apply a little bit to smooth them out. For the foundation, I am going to use, for the third time, basically the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It concealer and foundation. This is a new release. I actually really like this foundation. I did wear it for the first time in a review, and if you guys missed that, I will have it listed in the card so you guys can watch it. I did a full review on this foundation, but the first time that I wore it, I tried it with their new putty primer, and I just wasn't feeling it because it was like way too dewy. But tons of you were telling me and sending me messages and just letting me know that this foundation actually is really good. They're like, try it, or you guys were like, try it again, but don't use the primer. Apparently this putty primer just made everything super slippery and greasy, which I agree. When I was applying the primer, like, I could immediately tell you that it felt super greasy, nothing like the e.l.f. putty primer. So I did try it again yesterday, and I actually really like the foundation. So I'm glad that I gave it a second shot. I really recommend it. If you are even oily, I think you're really going to like this foundation. I know tons of you were saying that you are oily and that you genuinely enjoyed this foundation. So give it a try if you see it at your local Walmart or Target. Don't know that they're in there yet, or maybe even Ulta. And let me know if you guys end up buying it. I'm going to go in with a new product. Well, not really new, but it's new in my makeup collection. I did do a Sephora haul just on Friday, actually, so I will also have that listed in the cards. But I picked up a new concealer. I ran out of this one years ago, and I just never bought it again because it is so expensive. And honestly, there's so many affordable concealers that are equally as good as the NARS. But since I was buying products from Sephora, I just kind of wanted to splurge a little bit. So I did pick up this NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in with my sponge. I'm going to bake using my I Heart Revolution Peach Powder. Have you guys made any plans for Valentine's Day? How crazy is that? Also, I was on Twitter the other day, and the memory of Kobe Bryant came up, that he passed away a year ago. I was like, what? A year ago already? How did that time just like fly by? I cannot believe it. But then I was like, that's true. I remember people were saying like, oh my gosh, we started 2020 and, you know, Kobe died, and who would know that later on the year it would only get crazier. Next up, we're going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Bronzer in the shade Island Ting. If you guys have this one, let me know what shade you're in. I feel like this is going to it's going to be perfect for my skin tone. I can't wait for the summer to get all nice and bronzy. Oh, I love a good tan. Ooh, okay. That is actually really, really pretty. I thought it was gonna be maybe like too warm. But if I'm being a little light-handed with the bronzer, then it kind of works out. Do you guys see that? For my blush, I don't think I grabbed anything. Oh, I'm just going to use this one that I have here. This is the Maxi blush by Rimmel London, one of my absolute favorite drugstore blushes. It's really pretty, and even though like it's not like crazy pigmented, but it just shows up on the skin so nicely. Really recommend this one if you are a corally peachy blush lover like moi. The skin looks really good. That foundation, I really like it. I just feel like it kind of tends to dry down a little bit tacky. I don't know if I'm tripping, but anyways, I think that is it for complexion. Oh, before we finish complexion, excuse me, we're going to apply the brand new Anastasia highlighter. This is in the shade Iced Out. Really pretty color. It's a white gold. I am going to use my Morphe brush, this one, the M510, but before I do that, I'm actually going to spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray. I'm going to use the New Physicians Formula Better Believe It, and then I'm going to swirl it in here. This is supposed to be a universal, I believe, a universal highlighter. So I'm curious to see if you guys are going to buy this highlighter if you're either lighter than me or deeper complexion than me, because I don't know. I don't know that it might be universal. Like, could be not. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Finally, moving on to the eyes, I've already prepped up using the NARS concealer, pretty much the same thing. I'm going to use the Supreme Nudes palette by Artist Couture. I'm so excited. This is what this baby looks like. Super gorgeous. It's a very, like, I hate using the word basic, but it's pretty basic. We are going to start with a nice transitional shade. And what do I want to use? I want to use a bigger fluffy brush. I'm going to start with the shade Transcend, which is this really pretty light shade. Oh, that's pretty. Woo! She cute. And I'm just going to apply that as my first transitional color. These eyeshadows are definitely creamy and buttery. They blend super nicely. Okay, so next up, I'm going to take the shade Aesthetic, which is such a pretty, like, brownie red shade. Ooh. And I'm going to throw that into the crease. It's a little bit darker. Honestly, I should have gone a little bit lighter with my transitional shade, pero ni modo. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, it's definitely a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, but it's still really, really pretty. And I'm just going to blend that into the crease. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just kind of winging it, and I do want to use the Diamond Bronze, what is it called? The Diamond Lights finisher. Mr. Lincoln has joined the chat. Okay. Do I want to do a half cut crease? I think I might. Yeah, let's do a half cut crease. Shall we? Lincoln officially gave us his first giggle. Just literally a few minutes ago, I went upstairs to change him, and he apparently was in the mood to laugh, and he just gave us the cutest giggle. His first giggle. I'm just gonna what? I'm just gonna use the same shades and apply them on to here. Now I'm gonna take the little diamond dazzler and I'm gonna apply that. Ooh, very, very pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's a vibe. Okay, I tried to fix my hair, but she's not cooperating, so I'm just gonna leave it. So I went ahead and lined my lips using the, excuse me, Sarah, do you have something to say? I am going to apply Power Play by Artist Couture. Ooh, honey. Ooh, this smells really good. This is pretty. And here is the final look. This is a full face using new makeup that just released. A little bit of Drugstore, a little bit of Highend. Mr. Nangan is right here. Look at how big he's got on you guys. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Say hi. All the ladies want to say hi to you. Say hello. He is turning 4 months. Actually, by the time you see this video, I think he will be 4 months. And we recently shaved his head because he was like so bald. Ah. Say hi. Hello, ladies. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for two new videos a week. Okay, I need to go. Thank you guys for being here. I love you. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Say bye. Say bye.